Assalamu alaikum. My name is HAKIM bin HAFEEZ and I am from Sekolah Sains Kuala Selangor. The postcode of my school is BEA 3083. Now imagine this, you're way high up at the mountains, far from civilization and miles away from home, and it's freezing cold. Your body starts to shiver. You're gasping for air. You feel dizzy and nauseous, about to barf, but you're still going through the climb because you know that you will die from frostbite if you don't. Despite from all that is happening, you feel a sudden silence. Your vision changes. You don't see the sky and snow as blue and white. You only see nothing but a mixture of grey. Suddenly, you get an eerie feeling and a dread. You look around you, but there's nothing there. You feel that there's something lurking in the mountain, but what? This scenario is what the book Thin Air by the renowned author K.R.W gives you. This book is a mixture between the horror and thriller genre. The story takes place in 1935, where a group of 5 Englishmen and about 60 porters took an expedition to climb to the top of a mountain, but not just any mountain. K.R.W, the world's most deadliest mountain at the time, reached almost 30,000 feet above sea level. The story is from the perspective of Stephen Pierce, one of the members of the Englishmen, who took the role as the medical doctor for the team. The other Englishmen were Major K.R.W, the leader of the expedition, Garrett, who was in charge of communications, reports to and from the city, McLeland was in charge of the supplies, and finally Chris, or people call him Kids, happens to be the most skilled climber amongst them and Dr. Pierce's older brother. Now further into the story, we were informed that there was an expedition that took place at the same mountain almost 30 years ago. The expedition was led by 7 Englishmen, and one of them was Sir Edmund Laird. Sadly, the expedition was a failure due to the unprecedented turn of events that happened throughout the expedition. Only 2 survived, which were Edmund Laird himself and Captain Charles Tennant. The unsettling thing about said expedition was only 4 from the 5 dead bodies were buried. How does Sir Edmund Laird expedition ties up with Stephen Pierce's expedition, you may ask? Well, Stephen Pierce, despite from the warnings from the natives and Captain Charles Tennant himself, took the same route as Edmund Laird's one. Now, for my opinion of the book, I really like how the book sorts out and organizes all the events and conflicts that happen throughout the story. I really like how the rivalry of Stephen Pierce and his older brother, and I also like how Stephen Pierce was introduced. Secondly, I really like how the book explains what it's really like to be at the mountains. It really feels like that you're Stephen Pierce himself going through the climb. I will recommend everyone this book that is far from me. Thank you.